Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Crafty Closet. So today I'm going to be showing you how to use printable heat transfer paper with Google Images to make your own customizable heat transfer vinyl. So for this project, you're going to need a t-shirt, and this is a light t-shirt. This is a 100% cotton, and then you're going to need your heat transfer paper. I'm using the HTVront brand heat transfer paper. I've already showed you guys how to use it. So if you don't know yet, watch your old video and you'll be up to date and know how to use the printable heat transfer paper by HTVront. Then you're going to need some black glitter heat transfer vinyl, and I'm using, this is the Caesar brand, and this is some black glitter. This is the Black Galaxy, actually, that's the color. Then you're going to need your weeding tool, your measuring tape, your heat press, and of course, you can't do any of this without your inkjet printer. And this is the HP 3755 inkjet printer, the only one I've been using this whole time. I already told y'all this is a great printer, so you need to go try and find it. Now, want to learn how to customize printable heat transfer paper and make it your own? Then you know what you got to do. You got to stick around. Okay, y'all, so the first thing we're going to do before we get into our design spaces, you're going to go on to your Google and you're going to search for whatever image you want. I'm doing Marvel, so I went to Marvel Images free. It's the easiest way to be able to download images, and you won't have to, you'll know that they'll save to the exact type of file that you want. So you can look, it's whatever you want, you pick whichever you want. It's best to pick something with a lot of detail because it'll work for what we're going to be doing. So I chose this one, and you're going to go over and highlight it, and then you're just going to save your image. Now I already saved it, I'm not going to save it again, but I'm just showing you guys how to find whatever images you want on your internet. And then these are the images you're going to use to make your customizable printable heat transfer vinyl. Now, let's head on over to the Cricut, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how we do this. Okay, y'all, so now that we have got our image together, we are back in our Cricut design space. And let's get into this, making your printable heat transfer paper your own design, customizable. Let's go. So I'm going to go ahead and upload my image. I already showed you guys what I was doing, and here we go. So this is the Marvel image I showed you guys how to find on the internet, the Googles. So you Google it. I showed you guys how to find the images, and now this is what we're going to be working with. We're going to put you to the side, and now let's get into how we're going to customize our printable heat transfer paper and make it our own. You're going to go over to your text, and then you're going to go to your font, and we're going to go to our system font. Now this is a system font simply because this is a font I uploaded from the font. Remember, anything that you upload from an alternate site out of your design space is going to be in your systems folder. So let's go ahead and type in our font, and this is Marvel font. Again, I got this font from the font, and it loads quirky sometimes when you deal with fonts from the fonts or like third-party websites. They may load weird, but doesn't mean they don't work. So now let's go ahead and type what we want, and we're going to type the word Marvel. And now look, that it's definitely giving Marvel font, right? Now this is what we want. Okay, so let's go back here, and now this is what I want. Now my shirt is about 9.2. All right, 9.2 by 3.22. I'm happy with that. So of course I have to make my image bigger. Let's go ahead and make this image bigger so it'll actually fit within our font right here. You know, it'll fit within what we're doing. So Now, remember when I showed you guys, remember when I told y'all make sure if you're doing this type of customizing, you want to make sure you get an image with detail. This is why. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring up my my Marvel work. And now I want to make sure I can get some faces in here. So I want the Hulk to show. And then I want whatever else I can get in here that's going to make sense. So I know I can see the Hulk, right? Let's see, we got the Hulk. Let's see if I can get a little bit of Spidey in here. Alright, so let's see. I think this is good. Let me just make my letters a little bit bigger. And now let's see if this is going to work. Okay. I'm going to bring this in just a little. And so now maybe it'll do a little better. Now you see Spidey's out, but I want Spidey to kind of be in my font. So let's see. So this is where like customizing it is going to really come into play. It's going to be exactly like what you want to be shown. Now let's see. Let's bring this back out just a little bit. And now let's go ahead and go back to our text. And let's see who we could get in here. And yep, I could get you. A little bit of you. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we're working with. So now we're going to go ahead and highlight the entire image, including our Marvel word. We're going to click slice. And now let's see what it gives us. Now I don't want my backdrop, this picture, so I'm going to go ahead and hide that. And I don't need this second slice result. I'm going to go ahead and hide you. And here we go. So, okay, I like this. Y'all see? We got a little Spidey in here, Captain America. We got this guy, I forgot his name. But this is exactly what I mean when I say that's Wolverine. That's what I mean when I say when you pick images with details, that's what you want to be shown in your printable heat transfer paper. Alright, that's it, y'all. That's all we need right now. And now next we're going to go ahead and add an offset to this. Now offset is going to be our black glitter heat transfer vinyl by Caesar, of course. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and make it. We don't want a thick offset. We just want a nice little tight offset. We don't want the offset to take away from our actual image. So this is good. This is at 0.083. I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. I like it a lot. It looks good. So remember, our black is our offset. That's our glitter heat transfer vinyl. Make sure you remember to change it to basic cut. Mine's going to default to gray automatically, and I'm going to go back and change it to black. Now, we only want the outline because a lot of times when you try to layer printable heat transfer paper on top of glitter vinyl, it's just, it's not a nice, smooth, clean result. So we're going to go ahead and highlight this again. We're going back to our slice feature. You're going to go ahead and click slice. And now, again, we don't want, I'll move it down. We don't want you. We just don't want you. So we'll hide you. We literally only want this part right here. This and this outline is our black glitter heat transfer vinyl. We're going to go ahead and move it up here. Now I have a feeling when I go to press this, it might not be like perfectly aligned, and I'm learning that, a lot of times when you press, your first press, your garment shrinks or sometimes it just won't line up the way you want it to, but that doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Here we go. That's it, y'all. Let's go ahead and move you over here. Let's get our t-shirt and let's put you on a shirt so we could just see what we're working with. And where we at? Where we at with it, y'all? Right here. We have our white shirt. Let's go ahead and change you to a women's large. Y'all know I like visuals, so we got a women's large shirt in white. Oh, it's already white, so I don't have to change it. Just take off my grid boxes. This is what we got. And this, sorry, y'all. Was getting excited because this looks so good. This is what we got, and this is where we at. Let me bring this out just a little bit so you guys can see exactly what we're working with. Again, our black glitter, our black outline is our glitter. Our colored is our printable heat transfer paper. And that is all, my friends. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Make sure to stick around to the end to see how this turns out. And consider hitting that subscribe button, also the like button, and the share button too. Sharing is caring. I always say that. And stay tuned, stick around to the end to see exactly how this turns out. Of course, remember to use your system preferences so you can make sure you use your printer. My printer automatically defaults to black and white for some reason, my inkjet. So you're going to make sure that your inkjet defaults. You use your system preferences to go in there and make sure you change it to color and you don't have any problems. And we're going to go ahead and see what this is looking like at the end. As always, be well, my friends. I really do enjoy teaching you guys a little bit of things I know and everything I learn on the way. And let's see what happens on the end. Be well. Bye, y'all.